In Cologne, Na'vi did the seemingly impossible. Not only did they take home the trophy, but they also beat Astralis in the semifinals, becoming the first team in over 2 months to actually take down the Danes. What makes this win even more impressive is that it wasn't just Simple carrying his team across the finish line like we've seen so many times before. So how did Na'vi beat the best team in the world without Simple carrying them? It comes down to 2 key principles. First, Na'vi managed to win on 2 of Astralis' strongest maps, Overpass and Inferno, and they did it largely because of good preparation. Zeus had tons of demos to study, which meant that he was ready to make bold calls that exploited Astralis' weaknesses and almost supernaturally predicted what the Danes planned to do on their T side. This video is brought to you by Upcomer, the all-in-one mobile app for esports fans. It's got everything you need to keep up with CSGO matches before, during, and after each game. With the app, you can follow teams for notifications when they play, check event schedules, find brackets and standings, and get live updating scores as games are being played. Use the link, also posted in the description, to download Upcomer for iOS and Android totally free. Na'vi's game plan on Overpass was to avoid the dangerous A-hold of Magisk and Katowice. Katowice's mobile op around bathrooms and Magisk's knack for rifle multi-kills make for one of the most dangerous bathroom holds in CS history. To counter this, Zeus exploits the weaker B-hold of Zipnix and Dupree with Glaive as the rotator. By the 5th round of the game, Zeus had already hit the B site 3 times. Katowice tries to respond by rotating to short B, hoping to score a pick with his op in construction. But Na'vi is ready to catch Astralis off guard. Instead of a standard execute with smokes and mollies, they go for a hard contact peek. After some delay, Electronic pushes construction, surprising Katowice and finding a big entry. Meanwhile, Zeus pushes Monster, winning his opening duel against Zipnix at barrels and catching Dupree with a nade in hand. With Astralis left in a 2v5, Na'vi wins the important 5th round, bringing the score up 3-2 and taking all the momentum away from Astralis. And that was just on the T side. Zeus's ability to read Astralis also won crucial rounds for Na'vi on the CT side. Towards the end of the Overpass game, we saw Na'vi in the lead with the score 13-14. Zeus perfectly predicts Astralis' attempt at a fast 4-man long A rush. To counter this, Zeus calls for Na'vi to do their own aggressive A stack. Electronic and Flamey push up long, setting up a trade by the Rock, while Simple rushes to Fountain with the AWP. As Astralis comes out long, they run into Na'vi's trap. Electronic gets the initial frag before being traded out. As soon as he goes down, Flamey pops up with the MP7, finding 2 more frags. Before Glaive can even land a shot, Simple pushes up, catching him from the side. Up 4-on-1, Na'vi easily wins the round, putting the game at match point. So Zeus definitely did his homework, but it would be unfair to give him all the credit. The second key to Na'vi's victory was their bench, which stepped up to a level we haven't seen in years and made clutch holds when the pressure was on. It's those clutch plays that let Zeus make such bold calls on the CT side. It's always easier to call for a stack when you have faith that the player anchoring the other site can hold his own against a rush. We can see this happen in a pivotal round on Inferno, where Flamey and Electronic hold A site long enough for Na'vi's B site stack to rotate. It's round 22, with Na'vi leading the game by 1 round. Zeus goes for a gamble, stacking 3 players towards B. Unfortunately for him, Astralis group up at top mid and look for an explosive A hit. As Astralis rushes onto the site through Porchside and apartments, Flamey throws a nicely held molly and 2 flashes to buy Electronic enough space to work some magic. Electronic sprays down 2 tight frags with the help of Flamey. Then, reads the push of Glaive looking for the trade from apartments. He falls off balcony, throwing a perfectly timed bounce flash that full blinds both Katowice and Dupree, allowing him to take out a 3rd player and buying enough time for the rest of Na'vi to rotate. An important point to recognize is that both of these strengths, Zeus's calls and Na'vi's support players helping out, are tightly connected. Because of Flamey and Electronic's superstar performance in round 22, Zeus has the economic momentum to call for a risky apps push in the next round, where he and Electronic find 2 early picks and another round win. After that, Zeus closes out the game with another perfectly read stack at B site. You could say that Na'Vi performed so well at Cologne thanks to everyone on the team finding frags, but that wouldn't paint the full picture. In reality, it was this new fragging power that gave Zeus the freedom to make aggressive calls and risky reads that finally made his style of Counter-Strike click again. If Na'Vi can keep this up, we're in for an exciting second half of 2018. Blitz Esports releases new CSGO videos every week. Subscribe so you don't miss a single one.